Cavell House, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 18 June 1872. My dear Miss Levitt, I can't tell you how rewarding it was to receive your letter. It brightens my day in such a way as to let me see through the dirty air of Pittsburgh. I am so pleased that you are willing to correspond with me. I shall try to be interesting and not bore you with my work, as I fear I may have when we met. First, I must say that I don't believe I have ever been in Marietta. I have traveled the Ohio many times as my employer has relations and business associates in Cincinnati. He has always preferred the river to travel there, and in accompanying him for a time, I have become used to it myself. So that now, when asked to travel there on business, I too prefer what I am used to. The Grand Ohio. And it is, too. I did not become weary of the trip. Each time I travel, I seem to see something new. A new bend in the river that shows me a village that I didn't notice before, or a hill that rises up from the banks of bottomland, and sometimes just the sight of children along the river playing interests me and reminds me that this great waterway is more than a wet column of commerce. I believe that is how I first saw it. Whether for hauling metal, or coal, or grain, or whatever, I seem to think that it was put there for my commercial convenience. But each trip that I take reminds me that it was not so long ago that it was the life waters of a different civilization. Many don't consider the Indians that were here before us to be civilized, but I have come to believe that not to be so. Each time I ride this river, I begin to have a sense of a different civilization. I mean to say that if these people lived here for thousands of years, and we came just not long ago, was not their society organized with this river and these lands in mind? We work to change this river to meet our needs, as surely we must. However, may not their organization and way of civilization been to change themselves to the river? I'm sorry, I'm prattling on too much. The things that come across my mind, forgive me. Again, I will try to answer your question. I don't know of a time that we have met. I should certainly think that I would have remembered it. Possibly we have passed each other in Cincinnati, and for that reason you seem so familiar to me. You do seem to be someone that I have known before. Well, that's not quite accurate. It's not that I have known you, it's that... well, I'm not sure. But there is something familiar. So please don't worry about our dinner. I certainly don't remember anything like you staring at me. I can't imagine that it would do anything but please me if you did. We have simply discovered that we have a mutual sense of familiarity, strange though not at all criminal or immoral. I think that we should be quite fine. I shall close now. I have much work to do, and I shall need all of the natural light that is left in the day. But I shall look forward to your next letter. Please pass along my best wishes to your Aunt Eva. I remain most humbly, your servant, James Cavell.